Hello, my name is HVN and we are going to be doing JPD Visual Novel Episode 3. Hope you enjoy!
Penny, I swear I'm fine. I don't need to.
Oh, I think you do. Considering the amount of activity and excitement you've had today, you probably need a longer than average period of rest.
Her grip on my arm relent. It seems I'm not getting out of this. I sit on the bed and only then does Penny seem satisfied.
Alright then, now you stay here while I get you something to eat, alright? The mess hall should be open by now, and I'd better accompany you since you're not a student. Many thanks, Ruby. We'll be back soon, okay?
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. Well then, I'm all alone now. I look around the room, finding it nicely furnished and with four singular beds. I guess that's the standard team size at Beacon. There's luggage piled at the feet of two of the beds. One set of suitcases is white, metallic looking, which I guess means it's Penny's stuff. It reminds me of the uniform that the general guy was. The other set is kind of particular. The suitcases are made of fabric with an overall dark pink tone, but they're covered in patches of different and more often not than not eye burning. I mean acid green on dark pink. Who does that? Then again, maybe Vale's fashion has different parameters then. Then the nothing in my mind. I let myself fall back on the bed. Now that I'm alone, my mind has no qualms about filling itself with questions and wonder. Who am I exactly? Is Zalen even my real name? And why would someone do this to me? This seems way too elaborated vendetta, for someone, for a personal vendetta. If whoever did this to me had a grudge, just removing all my memories would have been a much worse state to wake up in. Not even knowing how to say help me. And of all the places where to leave me, why Vale City? And why in such a bold? Wondering about this right now is useless. I turn on my side and close my eyes. I guess I'll take a little nap before the girls come back. Damn, this bed is comfier than I thought. I immediately fell asleep hard like a particularly tired brain. Although that begs the question.
Inconvenience. No fair, no fair, no fair.
This is so comfortable. And I was so tired, mentally and physically. Why am I waking?
Maybe I need to get closer, but I'm so close already.
Uh, that might have to be the person currently moving around. Sleep. The voice is unfamiliar, so whoever it is, it's not Ruby or Penny. It's a complete stranger on my bed shuffling around. Yeah, that's enough to get my brain to execute the wake up function. Oh god. Yeah, that's a complete stranger indeed.
Maybe it's because of his imbalance, but I've never had any problems with those before.
Purple hair and those eyes with double irises. Her clothes are particular and reminds me of the suitcase near the one of the beds, so this is the other component of the room.
This is useless. Let's try physical contact. In a way, this is exciting, discovering new uses and limitations of my imbalance. Fun!
What is she talking about? She's so focused on whatever she's doing that she hasn't noticed I woke.
Zalen, how are you feeling? We've brought you.
Why, Penny? Ruby.
Oh, hi there! We didn't mean to interrupt. It's okay. I wasn't getting anywhere anyways. So, what's his imbalance? Get away from Zalen!
Thanks, Penny. Thanks, Penny.
Oh, you're awake? I said to get off.
Oh, wow. Never seen a flying tackle executed with such precision.
Whoops.
But that strange girl dodged easily, jumping off the bed while Penny landed on it, sitting between me and her like a mama bear protecting her.
So stingy. Who are you? What are you doing here? What were you trying to do to Zalen? Nothing bad. I was just observing him, but for some reason I failed, so I was trying to observe him harder.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You are our roommate, right? Your clothes look like your bag.
It's exactly the other way around, since I made the bags after I made the clothes, but yeah, smart guy. The name's Evelyn Dermond. Nice to meet ya. You mean that not only are you going to sleep in the same room as the two of us, but you're also going to be placed on our team, making the arrangement not transitory? Clever girl. Yes, that's the gist of it. I see.
Penny gets off my bed and walks towards one of the others, specifically the one parallel to mine on the opposite side. Well, my bed is now king size.
Uh, aren't you cute being all jealous? Zalen is currently very tired and vulnerable. Whatever you were trying to do, I won't let you take advantage of him. I wasn't doing anything bad, I swear. I just wanted to know more about my new roomie.
And you couldn't have waited for me to wake up to ask?
That's right, I could have.
She missed the more obvious solution and went for the most extravagant and borderline creepy one of just doing something to me in my sleep. Oh, joy. Our roommate is weird.
So, I think Zalen was supposed to eat dinner or something. Oh, right.
I follows Penny eyes to the door where the tray with my food lays forgotten in her earlier jump.
Let me get that for you. No, I can,
Penny seems torn between leaving me unguarded and going to take my food, but in the end decides to stay put, allowing Evelyn to.
well, you seem all settled in, so I'd better go work on that weapon.
See you tomorrow. Thanks, Ruby.
Your next things better be a crumpling trobulus form, you hear me?
Eh? What was the last part?
I think she meant to use the word scrumptious. She even wants to pay she even wants to be paid in cookies? What a weirdo. What? Something on my face?
The night has been long, and thankfully uneventful. Penny has been watching Evelyn. Evelyn has behaved for the rest of the night, but the redhead girl on the guard mode eventually unnevered the erectant. So this morning, following my suggestion, we've reached an agreement.
Fine, I promise.
No, 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 you don't have to say it out loud.
I won't use my sim balance on my teammates without asking first. Much appreciated, Evelyn.
She sighs loudly, like she has just given up something really important to her, or source of great amusement.
Things you do for your teammates.
So now that we're all at ease with each other, the exam is in 2 days from now.
Indeed, which means I should go down to Vale and pick up the materials Ruby will need for your weapon, Zalen. Then I could show Zalen around. I'm from Israel, but it's not the first time I've been in Alicon or Vale, so I can give him the lay of the land. I don't know.
Oh, come on, Penny. She promised to be good, no? And we should at least give her a try and trust in her if we're really going to be stuck together during.
The exam and more.
I promise to scream for help if anything happens.
We'll keep two open spaces with lots of people.
And I'll write her name in asphalt. And I'll write her name in blood on the asphalt if she hurt. Huh, Penny, we're just joking.
Yeah, it's not like he'd have the time.
I slap one of my hands over Evelyn's face and give her a small glare, as if to say, "Shh."
Okay, you can go.
Penny stood from the table as she said that. I blink as I realize she hadn't had breakfast. Penny, what about your breakfast?
Oh, don't worry, I will eat something in town. It's just that I want to be at the parts shop at opening hour, and I have to go to Ruby first and ask her what she needs. So
I see. Try to drink some water for that hiccup first, at least.
I will. I will see you later then.
Ew! You, you, you licked me.
You were keeping a hand over my mouth,
You licked my hand.
and it was delicious.
Suddenly want Penny to come back.
Well then, what do you want to see first?
I guess I should familiarize myself with the school, but what about we finish breakfast first?
Let's go then. Pick a place and I'll show you around.
Let's go to the class. Let's head to the classroom.
Here is a classroom. You're going to be spending a lot of time in here.
Considering I know nothing about remnants, that's a safe.
What do you mean you know nothing about remnants?
Crap. Forgot that we hadn't told Evelyn about my situation. Then again, since we're gonna be teammates, oh, screw it. It's not like she'll think I'm. See, the truth is, and that's the gist of it.
You don't remember anything except your name?
And enough to function as a normal member of society, but nothing about. Huh? Why is she staring at me so intensely? Evelyn?
It's nothing. Anyways, you should probably try and not skip any lessons if your brain's that empty.
Hey, it's not empty, it's just ill informed.
Still, fighting's the main skill of a hunter, but without learning about the job and regiment, you're going to have a lot of trouble in the.
Or in social interactions. Imagine the level of conversation you can hold with someone who doesn't even know what the heck you're talking about. For example, yesterday, Penny couldn't finish telling me about the.
I see. Well, want Evelyn Sensei to teach you about it?
Please.
Grimm are pretty much the natural enemy of humanity. Remnant doesn't have a lot of recorded history, but it seems like as long as humans have existed, so have the. They have a few distinctible traits. One, they are made of shadows with red eyes and a bone mask. Two, they only attack humans unless provoked. Three, they literally don't have a soul.
So they can't use aura?
Yep. So far, there's never been a record of something non-living or artificially generated aura. They're still extremely tough customers though, hence why hunters need to be the toughest mofos alive.
Is that so? I laughed nervously, not exactly feeling confident.
Aw, come on, have some faith in yourself. I bet that in a few weeks you're going to be kicking ass with the best of them.
Maybe in the first year. Well, let's go.
Wait, before that,
Evelyn suddenly raises the rim of her top hat and sticks her left hand into it. When she pulls it out again, she's handing me an electronic device and identical to the ones I've seen people in Vale use. People use in Vale and Beacon.
this is a scroll. I think it'll be a big help to keep track of all the new stuff.
Is this your scroll?
Nah, I got mine in my pocket. This is a spare one I found.
You always carry around a spare scrolls in your top hat.
Nope. So count yourself lucky. If you ever need to access your notes, you have to tap the icon in the upper right corner of the screen.
let's head to let's head to Osmond's office. Good morning, Mr. DeCavagus. Uh,
Hey, headmaster.
the headmaster's office doesn't look too different from the previous day, except for lacking assistants and also I just realized he always carries around some kind of cup. I wonder if it's tea or coffee he's drinking. Anything I can do for you? Not right now, headmaster. Evelyn is even showing me around the school.
Wanted to become better acquainted with my teammate and stuff.
That's a commendable idea. Especially considering that they'll be all that's between me and death or compulsion during the exam. And speaking of headmaster, is there going to be a fourth person joining us? Our apartment has 4 beds. Yes.
Hopefully before the exam.
Sadly, certain circumstances have come up. She'll be joining the three of you on the day of the. She? So it's another girl.
Hmm, too bad. I wanted to observe her a little before the exam.
Evelyn? No.
Just a little bit. She won't even notice.
You promised not to.
Two of my teammates, but upon just meeting her, she won't be my teammate yet. I just have to do it before we say words to each other.
It's wonderful to see you already getting along. One of the most important bonds you'll make at Beacon is one with your teammates. All hunters and huntresses remain tied to their teammates in one way or another after graduation. Huh?
Told ya we'd be stuck together a lot longer than just exams.
Hunters and huntresses are supposed to become paragons of strength, staunches pillars of support for remnants, able to stand alone against the tides of darkness, but it's only when they come together that they can overcome the greatest adversities. I guess that goes double for simple students. Precisely.
Naturally, thanks for the prep talk, headmaster. Come on, Zalen. We've got a lot more school to see.
If you ever need advice, my door is always. Thank you, headmaster. I just realized he expects me to become a hunter, doesn't he? Let's go to the mess hall. This feels like a wasted devastation.
Learning where to get food is never wasted time.
But we've been here this morning. What else can we do here other than eat?
Earn some money, bucko.
Excuse me?
I don't know if you'll have to pay tuition, since it seems like the headmaster has a particular interest in you. But you still need to repay Ruby for your weapon, right? And I bet you want to repay Penny too, somehow.
Kind of. She said she wanted a friend, but what good friend wouldn't let another friend's favor go unreturned? So, to be a good friend, I must repay her. Or maybe buy her a gift.
Students can earn some granola by working in the kitchens, so you can get paid, and you can even work on your cooking skills.
Good to know. I guess this wasn't a wasted devastation after. Well,
Wait!
once again, Evelyn thrusts her hands up her hat and collects something out of it. A small plastic card no bigger than my thumb's fingernail. Just how much stuff does she have in that thing? What's this?
It's a digital wallet. You'll need somewhere to stash your money, no?
I hope to God she didn't just find this line or.
Well, let's go now.
Evelyn readjusts her hat on her head, taking carefully, taking care to leave one of her ears. Can I ask you something?
Sure, shoot.
Isn't it uncomfortable to wear those ears while also wearing a top hat?
Where? My ears?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You think these are fake?
What do you mean? I think. No, she can't. She can't be serious. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Come here.
She comes closer and grabs on my right hand. Then she slowly brings it to her exposed. Oh god. As my finger comes in contact with it, it does feel like it's so soft and velvety and warm too. Like a living thing. Oh god. I just felt it twitch.
See?
Incredible. I run my finger. I keep running my fingers on the edge and gently tracing the leather like skin. On the inside, it's actually reminiscent of the feeling of a rabbit.
That's enough, no?
I find myself also bringing my left hand to the erotic appendage, rubbing my left palm on the furry side to caress it. Exhaust.
Hey! Knock it off!
I start stumbling as I suddenly shoved in the chest. Evelyn jumps back and brings her hands to her ears as if trying to hide it. Her face is scarlet as she looks back at me, and she's breathing more heavily than.
What's the big idea? Playing with someone's ear like that?
Oh, right. I bet those are pretty sensitive. Sorry, I got carried away by benevolently in the softness. And
My ears are awesome, I know. But try not to get so carried away next time. Especially in public.
oh, yeah, there are hardly anyone in the mess hall at this time, but those who are in here are staring at. I will say sorry.
Good. Let's go then.
Hey, what the hell did she mean by next time? Oh, let's try empathy. This is where me and Penny trained yesterday.
From what I hear, it's one of the two most popular training spots of the school. Not a lot of places where you can go all out in Beacon.
Plenty of open space. Makes sense.
Ideal if you want to train with someone. If you manage to find it empty, that is.
Huh? But this place is so big.
Haha! You've only sparred with Penny so far, so you don't know how a battle between hunters or against Grim can become.
Yeah, but still, this is a school. B? We turn around towards the source of the noise. Two students, both girls. One has wild mane of a long blonde hair and wears gauntlets from which eject explodes projectiles. The other one, red hair of similar lengths tied in a high ponytail, and wields a shield and a spear like they're made of cardboard. They're moving around the amphitheater in what can only be defined as waltz of violent and doesn't seem that aware of their surroundings unless it can give them a strategic exit left.
Right behind you.
Let's go to Vale City. I still have things to see here in Beach. Let's go to the dormitory.
So, got the path back to the dorm memorized?
I think so. Yeah. This is just the first year's dorm.
Right.
What about the other years?
Huh. Where are they indeed?
Wait, you mean you don't know?
To be honest, I don't think I've seen any students that isn't a first year. And three, four second year ones.
But this academy has 4 years curriculum, right?
Yeah, but I've never ever seen third or fourth year students around here.
That sounds very unlikely. Almost impossible. This academy is supposed to house what amount to pretty much a small army. How can you just not meet senior students?
Oh, I'm sure they'll pop up sooner or later. And if you befriend any students, you can come visit them here.
I'll keep that in mind. Let's continue the tour.
This is the end of episode 3. Thank you for watching.